What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, man, today we got another crazy video from that boy, 40 Shams. Shout out to 40 Shams, man. Love the content you make. I'm saying it's a lot of stuff I want to break down, but he do it in such a way where it's like, he get all the evidence and then represent it to you. And that's what I like, man. That's why I like reacting to his videos. And shout out to him, great content creator. And today the title says the new generation of women. Oh, trust me, it's a new generation for sure. Very different from the last couple ones, but we'll get into the video. For me talking and shout to the people that have been showing off the videos. It means a lot to me. Let's get into it.
All right, that won't even be a thing, excuse you. What? Did you hear me?
Rude! You can have some manners.
Like I said,
Okay, you see, now understand that, right? We need to raise our daughters to understand you don't put your hands on a man. Just like I would want us to raise our sons so our sons won't put their hands on women. But a lot of the times, men don't just put their hands on women for no reason. Like you must literally poke this bear like countless of times for a man to put his hands on a woman. I'm not saying there's not crazy men out there who just do it for no reason. I'm not saying that there is. But why do women feel the need to just put their hands on men just because they can? Because they know the man won't do anything. But trust me, one day there will be that one man that you will put your hands on and you will regret it for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. I guarantee you that. So you keep your hands to yourself. You conduct yourself like a human being. And you don't put your hands on people for no reason.
excuse you.
I would have lost her right there. You can have some fucking manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have some
talking
manners.
about?
You can have some-
Like I said, excuse you.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
What's all this aggressive energy? Because that's my thing, right? If he said, no, F all that. Bro, you put your hands on me, I'm beating you up. And guess what? There would be men that would stop him. Like the men would hold him accountable. Just imagine if we live in a society where men say, we're not going to protect women no more. We're going to do whatever we want. Whatever we want. I guarantee you, women will start begging for men to protect them. So,
This guy has the patience of a.
but yeah, but he has a lot of patience. I will give it to him. He has a lot of patience. Because me personally, I couldn't have done it. Sorry, I can't do it. Sorry, because there's certain things you just don't do. Yeah, there's some things you just don't do, man. Like stop, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, do not do that. Don't, please.
Saint, bro. So this streamer by the name of Jay Relly was streaming his night out with a couple of his friends, and as he's walking, this girl passes by, and as you can see in the video, she was extremely rude, and he calls her out for it. After being called out, she then proceeds to throw her cup at him, and she punches him in the face. If you want to see the full uncensored clip, it'll be on my Discord because of YouTube guidelines. And for anyone wondering how the situation with the female assailant turned out, this content creator by the name of Queen's Flip kind of brought them together and made her apologize, and they ended up hanging out for a day. So I don't know at what point it became a trend for women to start hitting men, but it's really become a thing now. You have a bunch of women going online basically bragging about how they're crazy and they're toxic, and the way that shows itself is basically through them admitting that they hit men. Remember when you used to beat men? And the sad part is, most of the people in these comments are viewing it as a joke. God forbid a girl has a hobby. Can y'all take a joke? Real, oh my God, proud of you. That's just insane. This is the only comment I saw that actually took this serious and kind of pointed out how it's wrong to hit someone regardless of gender. And these videos keep on going. I hit men.
Me remembering the time I beat up my boyfriend and hit him with a Henny bottle, then called the police on him for hitting me, but told them I hit him first and then ended up going to jail instead of him.
Mind you, she obviously didn't learn her lesson and definitely views the whole situation as a joke because she came and made a TikTok about it. They probably saw a trend of women talking about hitting men and they thought, oh, let me join in and maybe get some likes. Not to be that guy, but imagine if the roles were reversed.
Now you might thought that's funny, but what if it was the other way around?
My bad, y'all. I just
Like, yo, tell you what, in society, there's definitely a double standard. There's things that men can get away with, and there's things that women can get away with. but we should not demonize the other gender for it. Just example, right? It's like a man gets to with a lot of women and he'll be fine, right? People say, "Oh, he's the G." If a woman sleep with a lot of men, they're gonna say, "Well, she's a 304," right? But I understand there is a deeper meaning to why people would, you know, demonize that specifically, right? There is always a deeper meaning why, but if there's a double standard, that's just what it is, and I just accept it for what it is because that's just life. That's what I call it. Life can change it. Right? It's already accepted into society already, so I might as well just let it be. That's it.
Had to include that clip in there, bro. My reaction the first time I ever hit a man in his mouth for disrespecting me. When I caught myself hitting my boyfriend during our arguments. I love hitting men that do me wrong. That's my effing problem. And look, I'm not trying to get on here and make it seem like men are these innocent, defenseless creatures. It's actually the opposite. I'm actually pretty confident that most men are more than capable of defending themselves against a female abuser. You put your average man against your average woman, 9 times out of 10, the man is taking that. And this isn't just me talking. They've actually tested this out. A 2 women versus 1 man match. The woman wore headgear and everyone had gloves, and if you don't know, the gloves kind of reduce the damage. As you can see, he's basically mollywopping them, bruh. Obviously, one-on-one, they stand no chance, so he's trying to separate them and attack one person, and then the other girl comes from behind, either trying to kick or punch, but it's not doing much damage. I think the only chance they really have is if he kind of, runs out of stamina, but that's an issue they face as well. At this point, they're kind of terrified of him, honestly.
That's my thing. He's still kind of holding back. And then what? Listen, we have to differentiate the strength difference, the bone density of men and women. It's very different, right? And I don't know where they get this level of like, well, I can take on a man. You don't even understand how strong a man is. You think that's because you're wrestling with your boyfriend, right? And he pin you down. You think that's just he not that strong. He's using like 20% of his strength, right? So if he was actually angry, actually, you would have stand no chance. I guarantee you no chance, no matter what you do.
Keep in mind, this guy literally looks like he's out of shape. Now, I'm not saying being in shape necessarily attests to your fighting prowess, but you don't look at this guy and think, oh, okay, this is like peak fighting physique. They stopped attacking at this point. Now it's just like a 1v1, and you know that's not fair.
Oh my God. And you see stuff like that, I don't even like watching it because why? Why as a society did we even get to that point to where we allowing this level of insanity to happen? Like I would see videos like that and I can't even watch it. I'm like, why? Why are we here? What drive us to get here today to make this okay? That is my number one problem. Why? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Is it weird? But he looks like he's having too much fun with this. Bro, her face is bloody. That's insane. Now you might be wondering, what if it's 3 women versus 1 man? Well, sad to tell you, it's the same outcome.
On one target, and despite being
so again, he's
punched
focused
by
on
2
one
different
person.
harlots, he's already got his eyes on his appetizer. Come here.
And that's my thing, bro. They got guys that's out of shape, literally. Who got a tank in front of them and still whooping their ass. Oh my God.
Bro, look at the girl with the red hair.
Despite this being a handicap match, he seems to be holding his own. Look how unaffected he was from a kick to the stomach.
This looks like a final boss battle match in a video game. It feels like they're doing like 1 damage.
His back is turned. Red hair, now is your chance.
Take that.
If y'all don't get her useless ass
doing?
out of there with the softest kick to this man's glutes. Helicopter, helicopter. Man,
Let's be honest, this dude looks like he would trip on himself.
it's
Yeah,
just
literally, bro.
helicopter spin into a... Oh, my Lord. Why is he hibernating?
Exposing their cheeks is
Homie
crazy.
looking like a metapod using Harden. He don't feel no damage.
I'm sorry, but this just isn't fair. No
I
offense to those
can't
3
watch
women and
this
their
shit.
efforts, but it seemed like dude.
Like, what is this? What kind of world are we living in? Where we would take 3 women against 1 man just to prove that women can beat men when it's almost impossible. Like, what is this? This is absolute nonsense. Why? Why are we here? Sick society, sick world out of order. There's no morality in it no more. We've lost all kind of morality. Too far gone to come back now.
Dude was his own biggest enemy. He genuinely felt like dude was liable to trip and fall over any second because he just seemed so unbalanced. So I can't even imagine how this fight would have went if they brought a normal man who wasn't extremely out of shape. But yeah, if you want to know how it would turn out if it was actually trained fighters, you know, not some frail woman and an overweight man, this is how it would look. He got him in 43 seconds. So this is round 2.
Laura's trying, look at her face. She's trying to kill this dude. There's a Kimura.
She's trying to kill. So they're putting in damn near max effort.
Ooh, let Laura have the neck.
And he's giving them advice.
No injuries.
Like he's coaching them.
See what else is going on here.
Oh yeah, it's over. It's over.
Easy. There's a tap.
Woman, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about if it's a trained female fighter versus a regular guy? How would that turn out?
My stupidity thinking that I could beat a man. I went into the back alley while I was serving and I fought the line cook, going at each other for a long time. A long story. He dropped me 3 times. I got dropped. I popped right back up. I went at him again. He dropped me again. I had my eye swollen shut for 3 days and 11 stitches in my eye. I thought that I could fight a man. I don't have any ego to be like, I could beat a man. Learned my lesson. I don't want anything to do with fighting dudes. I actually was in my head of being like, no, I'm a pro fighter. I can fight this guy and I'm gonna beat him. Juliana, he's 6'3", you're 5'6". Like, take that into account, you know, or like try to like bob and weave your way in there to like get him down. All I gotta do is get in close and take him down and then I'll choke him. I couldn't even do that because the second that I tried to enter, I was getting dropped.
Keep in mind, Juliana is the former 2-time
See, it's so crazy that. Oh my God. Young lady, what make you thought you could have took him down? No, I truly want to know. You see this level of egotistic mindset that have them into the position. That's the problem with you. You think you can do way much more than you can. You're not Superwoman. Sit down.
UFC bantamweight champion. So she's no slouch. It's not crazy to say that she's probably winning against like 99 or 98% of women in the world. So for her to lose that badly against some random line cook just goes to show you the difference. And I know a lot of people are gonna make the point that, oh, this guy's like 6'3", but we can't even take that as a fact because after a certain height, it kind of starts becoming hard to distinguish between the different heights. It's guys who are like 6'1" telling girls that they're like 6'3", 6'4", and they actually believe it. Now, if the last clip wasn't convincing enough because, you know, you got stuff like the height difference, the weight difference, and you know, and the fact that it was a fight and someone might always have the chance to win because they get a lucky shot. Well, how about when it's something simple like arm wrestling? Now, I do acknowledge that arm wrestling definitely has some technique to it, but I feel like a big chunk of it is just pure raw strength.
No, I'll just kick it.
Look, she's pissed.
She's actually angry right now.
If you win again, she might punch you.
I kind of want to see it.
I know, me too.
Can we get a flex off?
Can we just acknowledge how roided up, how swole this lady looks? And then let's compare her to the guy.
2, 1, go!
Get it done, girl. Get it done.
Come on!
Let's go. Smash it, smash it.
Turn, go! Ryan, go! Go! Grab the table with your other arm. Pull! Come on, Ryan!
I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I can't lose no game to any woman. I don't know. It has to be ego. I don't care. Like the last time I was just telling my girl, baby, listen, I don't care what game we play, I gotta whoop your ass. I have to. And any shorty I talk to, I tell them that. Any game we playing, I'm not going easy. No. Equality. That's what I tell them.
Looks like she's about to pop a vein.
Laughing! Come on!
Oh my God.
Push!
And he laughing, that's the thing.
Use that muscle. She's quitting! Oh, come on. Hit her! A little more, dude. Go!
Come on,
Ryan,
man.
come on, bro. Put her down. He wins! Let's go! Let's go!
Now let's be honest, that dude looks like he does 3 sets of sit on the couch, followed by 3 to 4 sets of pick up the remote. Now hear me out, my point in making this video isn't to shit on women about how weak they are and how much better men are, because I don't think that's the case. I just feel like in certain fields, men have the advantage, just like in certain...
No, it's not even shitting on him, it's understanding that there is a clear difference between the man and the woman. That's the difference. We need to understand there is a difference between men and women, right? There's masculine, feminine. There's emotion, there's logic. There is a clear difference that we're not the same. We cannot be equal. There is no equality between men and women. Yes, we might like certain things. Equality is the same. We are not the same, people. Please have that through your minds. A man and woman cannot be equal. I don't want to be equal to a woman. I don't. Right? Do women have perks on their side? Absolutely. Just like we have perks on our side. And I want it to be that way. Right? Should life be easier for them? Absolutely. Should life be more difficult for men? Absolutely. And that's how it should be. It should never be that I want a soft life just like the woman. No. Let them enjoy the soft life because they need that. It better them as a person. Right? A difficult life for me is better. It helps me grow. It helps me become the man I need to become. So I can have the nice soft woman who live in the soft life. That's what it's about. Yeah, when we're very different, not the same. Not at all.
fields, women have the advantage. I think as a male growing up, we all experienced that time in our life, or at least I experienced it, where you kind of have to stop horseplaying with women. For example, I got an older sister. Growing up, we used to rough each other up all the time. But once I hit a certain age, I kind of automatically understood that, okay, I can't keep doing this with her because I might hurt her. Now, some guys realize this on their own. Some guys have to be told by the male figures in their lives, but we all kind of figure it out at some point. And I know there's gonna be some super macho women out there who gets offended by this video and thinks, oh, us women can beat up men as well.
Okay,
and trust
shut
me,
up.
I totally agree. I know there's women out there who could probably beat the crap out of some men, but I'm just talking in general. My biggest fear is that women start normalizing hitting men and then they run across that wrong guy. It only takes one person who doesn't care. And sometimes it isn't necessarily some evil.
And to tell you what, I probably know a couple guys. I'm being honest with you, a couple guys. Who if a woman ever put his hands on it, oh my God, I can't even finish talking. I'm telling you, if if a woman ever attempt to put her hands on him, that'll be the last day she breathing. I guarantee you. I know guys like that who don't play that. That's what I'm trying to tell women. Do not just put your hands on any man. Because maybe you might smack me, I'ma walk away. Right? I'm gonna say, yo, I love my freedom, my peace, I walk away. But I know some gentlemen, they would not walk away. They will not. And they will for sure beat the brakes off you till you can't breathe no more. I'm telling you. So, you know what I mean? Don't just feel like it's cool to put your hands on any man because some of them don't accept it at all. I'm telling you.
Guy. It could be a regular person just having a bad day and you press the wrong buttons, you keep bothering them, and then you lay your hands on them and they just react. This video is the perfect example of what I mean when I say the wrong guy.
Nigga, like, what you talking about? Like, nigga.
Hey.
You mean, like, what you talking about? Stay over there.
So dude starts off chill.
She's not speaking for you. You got a bum A-boy jacket that came out in 1990.
He's letting her talk. She's roasting him.
That's crazy.
That's this one. Get your money up. Simple. Like, I'm done. I'm just done. Get your money up. All right?
And I wish she was done there. I wish she was done.
No, nobody wants Steve Madden no more.
What the? Why you stood there?
They try to attack another guy. They knock his.
See, and that's what it is. The level of intent, the level of entitlement to do whatever you want, the level of bravery It has to stop. Stop it.
Camera.
Just like you smack his camera, you got away with it, right? Do that to the next guy.
Can't even afford this now. Nobody's watching you. What you doing that for? Does it again. I don't talk when you get mad.
You sound stupid.
Fucking dirty, bitch.
You know me?
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. You don't put your hands on anybody. You don't even know the man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Some boys, they don't hear that. You might poke me smacking you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't put your hands on anybody. That goes for both men and women. Right? You don't do that, man. Don't just put your hands on people for no reason. Yes, don't. Please don't. I'm telling you.
The slap that was heard across the world. After dude slapped her, he got jumped by her homegirls, and some men on the train. But I hope we can all see how this situation could have.
Oh, no. It's now, if Shorty smacked him and he smacked her back, I'm not stopping that. No, that's none of my business. Yes, let her get that ass whooping. Trust me. I'll be just watching. You know, if you're about to kill her, that's different. But if she need that ass whooping, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Give her that ass whooping. She needs that.
Easily been avoided if
Fuck
she,
outta
one,
here.
made her point without being so aggressive and using a calm tone, and two, not put her hands on him. The guy seemed like he was super calm at the beginning of the interaction. He didn't really raise his tone until she went to the other guy and knocked his camera. But moral of the story is, I'm not trying to condone hitting women by any means. I just want women to stop normalizing this behavior and start moving smarter. And I mean, as someone who has 4 sisters, I always advise my sisters never to argue with a man, especially if I'm not there. As much as there's men out there who believe in chivalry and not putting hands on women, there's also plenty of men who don't care for that. And I also want to call out the women who are abusing this chivalry. Because they know that a man won't hit them back, they feel empowered to assault a man, which is never okay. Violence in general is never okay. And for all the ladies who think I was showing too much favoritism towards the men, here's a 6'4" woman toying with a UFC champ.
Whoa.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for me. And if you want to join the 4D fam and be a
I'm saying, you shout out to 4D Shims, bro. I feel like he break down videos in such a way. It resonated with me because I would do the same if I made videos like that. But you know, I hope we could learn something from this, this video. I understand that men and women are not the same. We'll never be the same. We'll never be viewed in the same way. We'll never be valued in the same way, right? Our purpose on this earth is very different. We serve in different ways. We both have shortcomings. We have different strengths and different weaknesses. But one time when we come to understand and we see where we're strong, where we're weak at, then we can come together and see, okay, can I help on your weak side? Well, then we could see a clear light between the two genders, and we won't hate each other and have so much envy or so much resentment towards each other. And I don't think that's a healthy thing because, one day when I have kids, I want to show our kids that we have love within us. We have genuine compassion for the other gender. But that's the end of the video. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.